All of a sudden, the temperature has plummeted here in the UK. It's -1 right now, very, very cold. I've just brought the bikes back out again. So yesterday, no, it's, what are we? Sunday today. So I think Thursday, I washed the bikes, had to put them back in again, got them back out just to record this final bit of video. I'm bringing you this. So this is Ceramic Pro Care Plus. This product cannot be bought anywhere from what I gather. I've Googled it, maybe you can find it somewhere else if you can, but this is not supposed to be sold to the public. It's for, so it's so cold here, my lips can't move. It's for professional use only. In other words, it's designed for detailers who do ceramic coatings to cars, motorbikes, and it's supposed to be an aftercare product, but it's also a fantastic standalone product. Now, I came across the product 18 months ago when I did ceramic coating training myself with Ceramic Pro, and I discovered this product on the course, and I thought, this is fantastic all by itself. But as I mentioned, it's designed to be an aftercare product, but there's another product called Care, which you can buy, which is that is more of an aftercare product when you've had a ceramic coating done, whereas this got a little bit more to it. So I'm thinking, why wouldn't you spend the more and get the better product? But that's just the way my mind works. So without waffling on too much, because I need to bring another video to you in the future when we actually do ceramic coatings here in the barn, but I need to wait for the barn to be fully renovated before we can do that. I have done a fair few bikes over the last 18 months where I've actually gone to the detailing workshop facility about 15 miles down the road and done the odd bike here and there, but at the moment we're just too busy with everything and I don't have the capacity to do that anymore until we've got this renovated. So all the Ceramic Pro applications that I will be doing are on hold until this is all sorted over here. But meanwhile, I keep asking Ceramic Pro if I can buy this product and sell to my customers, and it's been an outright no every time. It's for professional use only. Now, you're going to see video of me here actually applying this without any gloves on. Very stupid of me, and I did suffer for about 2 or 3 days. I wouldn't say suffer, but the coating is semi-permanent on your fingers, so it really must be applied with a pair of gloves, like a pair of surgical style, thin rubber gloves. So that's strongly advised. Now, I called Ceramic Pro just the other day and I said to him, look, I know I keep asking, but if you don't ask, you don't get. And if you keep on persisting, sometimes you get places, and I've got a good long line history of that. If you keep on asking, eventually you wear them down and you get what you want. Whether this is going to continue or not, I don't know, because I think it's going to cause a problem with other people in the industry who have been asking for this product to sell to their customers and they've had a no. So it might cause a few issues. Let's wait and see. So if you want one of these bottles, then I would say get onto the website now and buy it. It's not going to be discounted because these bottles are like a rocking horse poo to the general public. Now, why is it so good? Now, as a lot of you may already know, I've got my GSA fully ceramic coated. I stripped the bike down, the wheels came off, all the fairing comes off, we get an airbrush right into all the engine compartments, so it gets right into the fins, into the spokes, everywhere you can't normally see and you can't get to with cleaning materials or even ACF 50. All those places you can't get to, well, I get to that when I do a ceramic coating on my bike. Hence why it's quite an expensive price tag of upwards of £800. So probably only a few people will take me up on this who want their bike completely coated, like 100% coated everywhere. This product, I use this every time I wash my bike anyway. One bottle, this is a brand new bottle here, and I've got 100 bottles here for my first batch. This one bottle will do, where it's done a Vauxhall Corsa, it's done my bike about 4 or 5 times, it's done a Ford KA, and then I just ran out. So I'm now on another bottle. So it does last quite a long time. You apply it just like wax. You spray it onto the car or onto the motorbike and you wipe it in and then you wipe it off within a few seconds. It's that easy. It's easier than actually taking off wax. Now, please note, this is a semi-permanent application. So it's not permanent like I got on my bike, but you'll find that if you do put it onto a permanent application, it kind of like re-energizes that initial coating, and it's like it comes back just like brand new again. It's really, really good. Now, I put it onto my eldest daughter's car. She's got a brand new Vauxhall Corsa, and straight away she was like saying, Dad, before I put the coating on, she said, oh, it's a white car, it really captures the dirt. Now, she does a 50-60 mile round trip every day to work, all weathers, so the car really gets a bashing when it comes to road traffic film, etc. Since I bought the car here, I spent half a day valeting it, detailing the whole car, cleaning it, and then applying this all over it. Still today, 7-8 months on, she's still telling me the car does not get as dirty as it used to. It still gets dirty, it's not going to completely repel the dirt, nothing will. But when she comes to actually take a bucket and sponge to the car, she says it's just so easy, it just falls off. So it really does work very, very well. So if you're thinking about getting your bike ceramic coated and spending all that dough on it, well, maybe try this first, so you get an idea of what it's like. And that's the whole reason why Ceramic Pro made this product, for professional detailers to basically do a panel within a few minutes on a car. The customer goes away and they're like, after 2 or 3 weeks, they're thinking, oh, I need my whole car to be like that. So they ask to have the whole car done, but not in this. Obviously the whole idea is you get the car properly, a permanent ceramic coating done. That is why this was invented. Then my younger daughter, she had literally just passed her test, and as I do with both my daughters, I buy them their first car. Now her first car was a 10-year-old, 11-year-old Ford Ka. It was in good nick, it was all right, the paintwork was okay, no rust, it was a good runner. And the first thing I did was bring it back here. Before she even knew about it, I spent a whole day just trying to get that car looking as new as I could so I could present it to her. Obviously I used this and I went over the whole car and applied Care Plus to it. You have to let it cure for several hours, so don't apply it in direct sunlight and don't apply it obviously in the rain. You need a dry day and you need the car to be cool. Otherwise the curing process will happen too quickly. You need to let it cure for about as long as you can, overnight if possible. So if you've got a garage, then perfect place to do it is in your garage. I did it outside in my courtyard. It was on a hot day actually, and I was just positioning the car constantly around the perimeter of the courtyard, hiding it from direct sunlight, and then I put it into my carport at the front of the property to cure overnight because it rained that night. Anyway, the car is fantastic. Now she has nothing to compare it with because she's never had her own car before, so her very first car had a semi-permanent ceramic coating to it, so she knows no different. But I can tell you now, her car always looks very, very clean, and when I ask her, is it easy to clean? She says, well, yeah, but like I say, she's got nothing to compare it with. So all I can say is, having this on your car or your motorbike, you're going to find a big difference when it comes to washing it. It just becomes so much easier. The dirt just falls off. Now, Ceramic Pro claim this is supposed to last 2 or 3 months, but as I mentioned, my eldest daughter, 6, 7, I think we're 8 months on now, and she's still telling me it's just like it was when I first did it. So I think it's a bit more permanent than they think it is, which is a good thing. The only tip I would give, because I've used a lot of this stuff, is just make sure you get rid of all the streaks. It's, as I said, it's a lot easier than taking wax off a car. Don't apply it to the whole car and come back and buff it off later, because you're giving it a chance to cure too soon and you can't get rid of the streaks. Now if that happens, all you do is apply more and then buff it off very, very quickly. So that's kind of like a get out of jail if you find yourself that you've come back and you didn't buff it all off for the first time. But you literally apply it and just buff it off immediately. I actually use the same cloth. You can use 2 cloths if you want to, one to apply it with and one to buff it off. This stuff is phenomenal, as it really is, and you'll find your bike will become, I used the correct word this time, hydrophobic. Like always, you called it aquaphobic. Your bike and your car will become very hydrophobic. Also use it on your helmet, on the outside of your visor. Don't put it on the inside. You'll find your vapor from your breath, especially in cold climates, will just turn to lots of droplets inside your visor, and just don't do it. I've done it, it was a mess. But you'll find that really, really helpful on the outside of your visor. Right, so you're going to take a punt on it. It's not cheap, but I can guarantee you'll be very pleased with it, and you'll think of so many different places where you can use this. So the main reason why I'm now stocking these is because I said to the owner of Ceramic Pro I would buy hundreds of them. So I've got more than a lifetime supply here if no one buys them. They do have a 5-year shelf life sealed in the packaging. Like I said, I've got lots here. I'm anticipating to sell quite a lot of them because they really are exceptionally good. Anyone in the know who knows about Ceramic Pro and knows about this product will be buying this, so I don't think I'm going to be stuck with the stock on the shelf for too long. But as I say, I don't know how much upset it's going to cause in the industry. and whether Ceramic Pro can continue supplying this to me. But right now I have over 100 bottles on the shelf. So get clicking and we'll get shipping. Till then, stay safe behind those bars and I'll see you in the next video.